Yo. Squadron. Squad check. Then I got hot. But then I got high. Squad check. Then I got. But then I got. Oh, good morning, chat. How we doing? Where the chat at? Chat. Yeah, because I got high. Good morning to the squad. What is up, my friends? What's good? We got Caleb Bitcoin. We got Victoria the Queen, Shocky, Chris, 92 London, Tactical Trader, BBY 3029. We got Luke in the chat. We got Mr. Papagorgio, Corey, the OG. What's good, Guar? What's good, Ighan? What's good, Shayna? What's good, Poison? I am Jay Vander Rose. What up, good Andrew? Hussein Capital, Samantha. How we doing? SS Chicago, yo Vulture, yo. Mike, what's good, brother? Looking like Danny McBride in Pineapple Express. That's absolutely hilarious. I love that character. Red? Oh, that's so epic. Dude, now I want to watch Pineapple Express. You telling me? Dude, why does my mouse get so slow? You tell me? Do you look like this guy right now? Damn, son. That's kind of a down bad place to be, bro. All right, what is good, chat? What is good? We're back, baby. How are we doing? Let me get a little bit of tune started. All right, let's see how this sounds. Just a little background lo-fi. Really, I just need AI to make me some songs that I know are copyright free. Good morning, chat. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I took a trade overnight. I'm still holding it. Yeah. So we're gonna go through this together. I'm kind of hesitant. The reason I haven't started sharing my screen yet is because I'm not gonna lie, guys. Yesterday, you motherfuckers got in my head. All right, motherfuckers got in my head, and it's just a learning curve with this. But I have to be Jake. So I just don't give a fuck, dog. You're gonna see me win, lose, or draw. Whatever decisions I make. But this is the trade I've been in since last night. I took an entry with Ron G on his stream, literally like all the way over here, and I'm trying to get to 27,000. I don't know if it's gonna get there or not, but I would really like it to get to 27,000. But there's a part of me that knows that that's, you know, aiming for the stars a little bit, but we'll see. I don't really feel like answering questions about my trade. That's what makes this not fun, guys. I'll tell you all, the early chatters that are here. I'm going to keep the chat more closed today. It's just this turns with, I like doing this because it's really fun. When it turns into people with their spectacle glasses trying to grade every single thing I'm doing, it's literally no longer fun. And if it's not fun, then I'm just not going to do it. So we'll see. Good morning, everybody. I hope that everybody is having a good day. Little move up from the market overnight that is now pulling back. We'll see what kind of opportunities are entered. But yeah, maybe my response for today for you guys are all the OGs if you're on this early. Stop asking a bajillion questions, and because yeah, I mean, I'm here to answer questions, but when people try to turn it into personal mentoring sessions, then get annoyed when I don't answer. I'm like, bro, sorry that I'm not your one-on-one mentor for free on YouTube. I apologize about that. But yeah, it can get quite annoying. I had debates of whether or not I'd even put this trade on the screen. I had debates of just putting, because I don't really care what anybody thinks, but I figured there's more people out there that can get education and value from it. But oh, there's another cool thing, guys. There's another super cool thing I learned. If you annoy me on YouTube, not you all, but like the people that do, you guys who are here earlier, obviously the goats. For the people who annoy me on YouTube, most other platforms, they let you just like block them, right? Those people that can't view your stuff anymore. They never will be able to view your stuff anymore, stuff like that. On YouTube, I can block you without like, it's like a silent block. Like I block you, but you don't know that I blocked you. You just get to read, you keep typing in the chat as if you're not blocked, and everything on their end seems normal, but none of us see it, you know? And I'm like, it's so funny. No, that really wasn't Emily. There was just, yesterday was bad. Yesterday turned into Jake's at a petting zoo, and Jake's this pet that we get to ask any questions. And that was partially my own fault, but no, I'm not, it's definitely not Emily. It was everybody yesterday. It's, what this needs to be in order for this to be fun for me is not a interrogation where I'm just constantly answering everybody's questions. That's what this needs to be. You know? Good morning, guys. I hope everybody is doing well. Welcome to the stream. So far, we've had some interesting moves from the market. A whole lot of strength from the NQ, and I am very interested in that NQ strength. I'm already actually participating a little bit in the NQ strength. But markets as a whole, getting a little rally back. ES still has some untested overnight highs. We got RTY. So the interesting thing is that, you know, you can go through the 4 indices right now, and it's very clear that NQ is the strongest, right? NQ is the only one even close to that previous high. We have RTY down here. YM is still very far away as well. So guys, just a great learning example there of relative strength, and is just kind of the all the other indices right now versus the NQ, right? So I'm not saying that means, oh, NQ has to go up because of that. No, but that when I'm looking for clues of what's going to happen in the market, relative strength is a really big one. Right? So YM right here is pretty far away from that previous high. RTY is pretty far away from that previous high. ES is far away from that previous high. But NQ is by far the closest. It's actually already rallied right into that previous high. So for me, that's telling me that NQ is the strongest on the day, and that's where I should be putting my attention on for a potential day trade. Mr. Papagorgio, I will sometimes look at small caps, but it's pretty rare for me. Personally, the edge in small caps is a lot harder, I think, just because the floats can be tough. But I saw you mention one other one earlier. Let me scroll up. It's COEP, yeah. I never found success with stuff like longing before mergers and before FDA events and all that. I'm not saying it's not successful. Obviously, I know there's lots of people out there that do it successfully. But it's not something that I do. I was reconnected, but I disconnected for a second. Looks like I got reconnected. All right, I'm seeing that I'm back. I entered this trade during Asia session last night. I mean, it's pretty obvious because London was never at the price point that I was at. So just basic deductive reasoning there would tell you that I entered the trade where where the price was at. But I'm not here to give lectures about trades I'm in. Yeah. Oh my God. You guys are in. I'm going to refill my coffee. Stop being annoying. I love you guys. You lost the right to see my trade already. We're 5 minutes into the day. I'm too annoyed by you guys. You lost the right to see my trade. Truthfully. Gotta listen. All right. Good morning, chat. Hope you guys are doing well. Laws of super basic deductive reasoning is what I'm asking for people to maybe keep in mind today. Just basic logic. Hope everybody is doing well. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We have the Nasdaq giving a bit of a rally so far, cleared out some levels overnight and is now retesting those levels. Guys, I am going to be honest with you. I don't know what is unclear about what we've talked about in the last 20 minutes. Por favor, no questions about my trade, because that makes it super not fun for me when I'm getting interrogated about a trade, yesterday being a perfect example. So throughout the course of the stream, in case there's any doubt, I do nothing but provide real educational value. I'm constantly talking about stuff, but these are not personalized mentoring sessions. So sit back and enjoy the show. I'm going to close the chat for now because I am not really interested in it. All righty. Good morning, my friends. I hope everybody is doing well. I don't see much to do on gold today. Let me get these lights on. I don't see much to do on gold today personally. After this move down yesterday, it feels like more of a range is bound to be Yeah, we're nowhere in between levels. By far the most attractive indice out there for me is the NQ. It is significantly stronger than anything else on the board. It is the only indice to come up to those previous highs already. ES is a bit stronger, but it's not my favorite. The NQ really was the most appealing name for me today, and it's for a run up above current highs into 27,000 is what I'm looking for on the NQ. Now, will we get there? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? But that's the area that I think the market can go to if we get a trend today. And that's what I'm keeping my eye on. So we shall see. Holding these two levels for the NQ would be a good start. We've got about 50 minutes till market opens, so plenty of time before the market opens. And we actually did not, just for reference, we did not take out this high. We came up a little bit short. Not that that matters exactly, but it is something to note, is that we did come up a bit short on that high. Good morning, my friends. Welcome to the Rake Trades YouTube stream. This is Project 365. I am incredibly happy and lucky to have you here on the stream. Thank you so much for tuning in. We will be here live 6 days a week for the next year. Well, 51 more weeks, as this is week 2 of Project 365. I hope you all have been enjoying the streams last night. The stream so far. Ron G, I didn't get a chance to watch Alan's stream yet. I was asleep, but Ron G caught a really awesome trade from this area to up here while I was on his stream last night. So a really great trade from Ron G. If you're free in the evening sessions from 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern, I would go ahead and try to attend his streams if you can. Really great stuff in there. So good morning, my friends. Let's see what we can get today. Still going through the charts, doing all the analysis, managing all positions, and seeing what we can get. Gold has had a pretty strong rally back throughout the night, but is starting to look a bit weaker. It's not really screaming to me that it wants to go higher from here. Not sure I'm going to put my money where my mouth is and try any shorts on that, but I'm not. Gold has an untested overnight high. I'm not really targeting that right now. I don't think that this is my favorite setup. Ugh. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I'm blocking part of the chart. Let me add. Please excuse me. My head is big and blocking part of the chart. Okay, there we go. There we go. Good morning, my friends. Welcome, 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 welcome. I hope everybody is having a great day so far. Welcome to the stream. Good morning, my friends. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Scan through a couple of individual names. I looked at Tesla earlier. I didn't see anything. Yeah. I don't see anything to be done in Tesla today. Personally, not yet, at least. Yeah, I just don't see anything in here. What about something like a Meta? No, again, just not really. There's really no consolidation for me to long here. I just want more I like the fact that we're gapping above the previous day's red bar, but I just don't think it necessarily gives enough sideways consolidation. I don't know. We shall see. But Tesla didn't really stand out to me. Meta didn't really stand out to me. NVIDIA, I also don't really have much interest in. You know, the same trades keep pointing themselves off to me. I think that the NQ is just showing some extreme relative strength compared to the other indices. Got a level here that you would want the NQ to hold. But, you know, we've got 45 minutes till market open. It's kind of one of those situations where the higher we open up, probably the less room we have. You almost kind of don't mind pullbacks because then you can get long entries with good risk to reward into the highs. This is definitely still the top watch for me today. I've scanned through pretty much everything else and nothing is standing out to me like the NQ is. Good morning, my friends. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for tuning in. Making sure my connection here is solid. I'm seeing a little disconnect every now and then, but I think we should be good. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. What's Bitcoin been up to? Bitcoin's been strong. Bitcoin's been strong. There's no doubt about it. Let's see. So far, the NQ's seen a little bit more pullback into its range. A move back down to 77.50. If we showed signs of a really clear hold, I think there's opportunities for an entry or re-entry there. But if that starts to get weak, you know, there is clues that we could pull back more. One of those clues would be based around the fact that the ES has not really made the same upward progress as the NQ, right? The ES has made really no progress towards that previous high, while the NQ is basically making all of the progress for all of the different indices. Let's see. How's my baby coin look? We finally getting back to 260s. We're getting there, guys. Coinbase has been one of the longest journeys of my life as a long-term investor, and it feels good that we are finally getting back somewhere to a attractive price point. So I'm looking at Coinbase, not necessarily for a trade today, but just happy that she's finally moving back up. Yeah, all individual names I've looked at look like they need a couple days of rest. I honestly think the indices could probably use a couple days of rest first. I just think they have the chance to go spike and get a, not necessarily a full-on trend, but a move into their all-time highs first. NQ was able to take out its yesterday's high, but it was the overnight high from yesterday it was not able to get to yet. All right, guys, I need a water bottle. Please excuse me. I will be right back while I go grab a water battaglia. All right, we are back. Sorry, guys. Needed to get myself a little fresh glass of water. Good morning to the stream. Good morning to the chat, guys. I hope everybody is having an awesome morning so far. Guys, as a reminder, it is Lucid's first birthday overall, so they are running 40% off. We love Lucid trading. There is a link in the YouTube chat. Feel free to go ahead and click that link and start trading with Lucid today. Seriously, we fucking love Lucid. And happy birthday, Lucid. I would make the argument, and I'd be willing to go and die on this hill, and I think even my other partner firms would agree with me. Lucid is hands down the funniest prop firm out there. They got the best memes. They got the best marketing. You know, you just can't compete with that. And I know the guy who does the memes and the marketing personally. We've gotten drunk together a few different times, and he's a fucking hoot, man. He's a hoot and a holler, and we vibe so well. I really love that guy. Love Lucid. Not to mention they have literally by 10 million miles, they have the fastest payouts in the entire industry. It's not close. Like we're talking 30 seconds type speed, which is truly insane. So if you're interested in checking out Lucid, code RT will save you 40% and continues to support our vision here at the Rake Trades Network. So we're very grateful for the use of the code there at other firms just by watching, by liking, subscribing. Guys, we are 200 subscribers away. Well, less now, but around 200 subscribers away from 30,000 subscribers. 30,000 subscribers is when giveaways resume. As soon as we hit 30,000 subscribers, the prop firm giveaways will resume. Until we do that, though, my mom told me no giveaways. She kind of called me a little bitch. She said, Jake, you're getting 850 concurrent viewers when you're live. You're telling me you can't get 30,000 subscribers? I'm disappointed in you. And when your mom says that, guys, it's a harsh reality that you have to take. You know, my mama, she basically told me, don't be a bitch, you know? And so I got to listen to mama. So hit that subscribe button if you have not already. 200 subscribers away from running some more giveaways. So go ahead and hit the like, hit the subscribe. We are super glad to have you. In terms of today's action, I think there's a variety of different ways that we can go. The NQ is giving us a little bit of a different clue than the rest of the markets. The NQ is the strongest right now by far. And the easiest way to tell that is just look where the Nasdaq is. Excuse me, a little heartburn. Got some new medicine I'm on, just getting used to it. That's where the heartburn's coming from, by the way, guys. You can tell that NQ is the strongest by looking where is NQ relative to all the other indices in its previous highs, right? So NQ actually, it didn't take them out. It got real close, but it didn't take them out, right? And NQ is at its previous highs already. Now, the other indices are not there on the day. ES is quite far away. RTY is quite far away. YM is quite far away. But the NQ is close. The NQ is very close. Now, what does that information tell me? Well, first it tells me that knowing that the indices tend to leave clues for each other, right? What that tells me is that one of two things is going to happen. Either the other indices are giving us a clue about the Nasdaq right now, right? Giving us that clue that, hey, guys, even though the Nasdaq looks really good, the other indices aren't saying the same thing. Don't be surprised if we have a Nasdaq pullback day, right? That's one thing that the other indices could be saying. The way I am interpreting it as of right now is I think the Nasdaq is so strong that I think it wants to pull the other indices up. Now, will it do that? I don't know. But that is one of the thought processes that I am looking at. Again, with this strong of a trend into all-time highs, I like to shoot my shots on moves up into all-time highs. I just think that, you know, they're worth taking the risk on. But much like anything, it's a risk. You know, it's an absolute risk. So you have to be careful in what you're doing. But we've got about 30 minutes till the open, my friends. Good morning and welcome to Project 365. Welcome to the stream. I have scanned all the individual names you can think of. For those of you who are tuning in late to the chat, I have scanned Tesla, I've scanned Coin, I've scanned NVIDIA, I've scanned literally all of them. None of them look that good to me. I'm not appealed by any of them, is the honest truth about it. So right now, I'm limiting my view to the indices and commodities for potential trades. I am looking at mostly the Nasdaq. However, there's a small part of me that's keeping my back eye on gold for a potential short. It's just not really my type of trade, to be totally honest. I don't mind the short in terms of like, oh, where is the market going to go today? But on an overall broader note, I'm pretty anti-short gold. So we shall see. Good morning, guys. How are you? Good morning to the chat. Guys, how are you feeling this morning? How are we doing? Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, super helpful. Guys, if you're using the levels indicator, make sure you right click on trading view and you have scale price chart. Sorry, I gotta shrink my head so you can see that. Guys, if you're using the levels indicator on trading view, right click on the price tab here and click scale price chart only. It will make the charts just infinitely easier. You won't have to scroll as much. I forget who it was that told me that a week or two ago, but big shouts to them because it's a giant time saver, like infinite time saver. So massive shouts. Good morning, my friends. I want a little bit of this non-AI music on the beat. I also wore sweatpants this morning, which I think was a mistake because it is crazy hot down here. Don't know why this side of my house doesn't have air conditioning, but it does not. So everyone, please stand by while I go get some some shorts to wear. Yeah, I want to wear shorts. And I actually don't know if I have any clean pairs of shorts right now, so please stand by. It's all good. No, don't know. And if you don't know, now you know. Good morning, my friends. Welcome to the stream. I'm kind of the YM daily is becoming more and more interesting to me the more I look at it. I wouldn't mind one more day of rest in this before we go attack that highs, but I am interested. Girls used to miss me. Now they write letters because they miss me. The more I look at the SPY daily chart, the more I feel a bit bullish on this gap. It's not a gap over red, but it's going to be a gap towards the upper end of a red bar, which can often have the same effect as a gap over red. Because we're opening up, effectively reversing that hourly downtrend, I could see the SPY running back into these highs today. When I was that broke, man, I couldn't picture this. Yeah, I really like SPY over that 707.72. This really is the key for SPY, 707.72. That's where we're looking at the key area for SPY at the moment. If you don't know, now you know. On ES, that's going to be... Yeah, there's 36 areas on ES, but I'll be honest, ES just gives me a little different vibe than SPY, as weird as that is. Obviously, they're the same thing, but the extra hours from ES is just painting me a slightly different picture. Ooh! Ooh! Back crackle a dack, my friends. I got to turn my other light on. Hold on, it's getting a little dark in here. Hold you down. Reach for the stars. You have a dream, but not that many. It's the only one. I'll give you good and plenty. All right, hold on, guys. Let me turn this light on. Let's see what else we can take a look at today. Yeah, I don't think the NQ, in theory, I don't think that you as a bull, you'd want it to not go back to the 77s level. Because we already tested it once. We front ran it here, which again gives me the sign that we shouldn't need to go back and test it again, I wouldn't think. If we do, my bias might flip a little bit. Yeah, I think underneath the 677s, my bias changes a little bit on the Nasdaq. Good morning, my friends. Welcome back to another Project 365 stream. Guys, do me a favor and hit the subscribe button. Our giveaways have paused until we hit 30,000 subscribers. We're 130-ish away. 170 subscribers away from 30,000. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. Our giveaways will resume once we hit 30,000 subscribers and not a minute before, my guys. This is over with. Here it goes. I got my hand on the motherfucking trigger. Man, the gold short idea is just, I'm thinking about it more and more as the day goes on. This just looks like a chart that's ready to kind of roll over. All right, I don't know what just happened, but as a bull and somebody who's long on the NQ, I want to see this spike hold. If we fail this, then I'm gonna get out of my long. I don't know what just happened. We have some news of sorts. What was the news, guys? Anyone know? Strait of Hormuz reopened again, closed again, war again, no war again. Let's see. What do we think this NQ is going to do? GC also got a little spike with that. They're not really holding that much right now, though. They're kind of fading pretty quickly. Again, my gut says the NQ holds and trends higher, but we shall see. What was the news? It was crude. Good morning, my friends. Again, welcome back to Project 365. We are super glad to have you. Let's crush it today. I'm looking forward to it. I've got a long that I took from the Asia session on Ron G stream overnight that I have running on a different account. We'll see how that one turns out. On this screen right now, I have some Tradeify selects I'm working on, trying to get 5 Tradeify selects. So we shall see what sets it up, but I'll keep y'all posted on everything I do, as always. Actually want to make sure these Tradeifys are linked. I'm trying copy trading. Okay, guys? I'm trying it. I don't know if it's going to work. This might kick me out of this for a second. Good morning, friends. Guys, how are you doing today? Chat, chat, chat. How are we doing? How are the Wednesday vibes, guys? It's hump day. It's hump day. How are we doing? Oh, I want to make sure all these accounts are ready to link and copy trade. All right, 2525. All right, let's just run a test here. Let's just run a test. If I do... I'm trying to copy trade on Tradeivate and see if it will show across this screen. Okay, it will. Okay, cool. All right, I can copy trade. Well, don't mind if I do, NQ. You want to give me a little love? I'm not going to be mad about it. All right, I'm pulling that. I made $9.24 on each select account. I need to make about 700 every day for... No, that's not true. I need to make about 1,000 every day. Something like that. And I'm as free as a bird now. Guys, what I found is if I let the real music play for too long, that's when I get the copyright warning. So I think I have to like go back and forth between it and lo-fi and it and lo-fi. So far, I've gotten no major copyright issues on the stream, and that's really awesome. What is this? Lo-fi beats discipline? All right, this is going to be too quiet for us. You know, someone suggested the other day, why don't you try SoundCloud? And I hadn't really thought about that, but I guess why wouldn't we try SoundCloud? Is SoundCloud... I don't know. I guess I've always thought of SoundCloud as mostly DJ music or rap music. And I kind of like the old school. Let's see. Let me try to log into SoundCloud. As I'm still long as well. Where's my R2R tool from my Asia overnight entry? Love you guys. Don't feel like dealing with the peanut gallery on management of this trade. But I will keep you posted, of course. All right, SoundCloud's loading. Let's see if SoundCloud does some shit, you know? Oh my God, my likes from this SoundCloud account are so old. Wow. Anyone remember this song? I feel like I'm going through a time machine just looking at my SoundCloud. Good morning, my friends. Welcome to the stream. Super glad to have you. At the moment, I am bullish on the NQ, but that changes under 2677. That's when I start to get a little bit more on the bearish side. If we need a short, I kind of lean towards the gold short. But we'll see. Guys, I really used to be fucking obsessed with this song, man. What a banger. That's what my future wife needs to say at all times. She needs to stand on business and be like, Jake, I don't care how high you are. And I'm like, thanks, babe. All right, my friends, we are 12 minutes away from market open here. Very excited to see what we can get today. I am mentally preparing for a choppy scenario. I don't think that's off the cards. I don't think it's fully off the cards to have a chop day, but at the moment, I think we've got potential in either direction. Give me some more. What are you guys watching? Any individual names that have stood out to you all? There is some strength in oil. I don't mind the oil daily chart. Ron G, if you're somehow awake, which you shouldn't be, you should be asleep, Ron. But if you are somehow awake, what are you thinking on oil here? Let me know in the chat. All right, here's another NQ spike. If this thing is going to make a real move higher, which again, my current bet is on, a very big move higher, we shouldn't be failing these little spikes. So I'm hopeful that the NQ can hold this strength a little bit more. Is there more news? Did we get more news somehow in that fucking 2 minutes? More oil stuff? What is this music? This is what I used to listen to in college, guys. I wonder if I just play a lot radio set, if this will get flagged for copyright at any point. We'll see, but I'm going to give it a shot. All right, what was the news there? I'm assuming we had more news for that little spike. Did we? Anybody see any news? Trump said Iran talks is all right, dude. So it's more, dude. I mean, guys, does any of this stuff even matter? Yeah, I mean, just be prepared for some spikes. Account that into your risk tolerance for today. I think would be prepared for spikes. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Dude, I'm so excited, guys. Best job in the world, best streams in the world. Hands down. Sometimes I like to go and watch some of the other streams out there on the internet. And I watch them and I just think in my head, I'm like, damn, man. We really are the GOATs. Hey, maybe that's just me being, maybe that's me having too much confidence, but maybe that's not, maybe I don't have enough confidence. This is the real sign. All right, my friends, we are about 8 minutes till market open. In just a few minutes, we're going to go to the ritual. We're going to turn on the song and we're going to see what we can get. As a reminder, my friends, our great friends over at Lucid Trading, our great friends over at Lucid Trading. Our great friends over at Lucid Trading just recently celebrating their 1-year anniversary. In 1 year, they have already paid out over $150 million to traders. They, in my opinion, are on track to, if you look at web traffic, they have more web traffic than Apex, than Top Step, than anybody. They have the most web traffic out there. Lucid is growing at this crazy pace. If you're interested in trying out Lucid, we love their instant payouts. We love the fact that you can upgrade to funded instantly after passing an eval. It was the fastest payout I've ever gotten. When I got my payout, I went to brush my teeth, and before I had put the toothpaste on the toothbrush, the payout was in my bank. So it's 40% off with code RT. As a reminder, guys, using that code at that firm or that code anywhere at any firm helps support not just myself, but Project 365 as a whole. Keeps us on the air for the 10 hours a day we're on the air right now. And again, my goal is to get to 24 hours a day, and I can't do that without all your support. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for liking. And guys, let's get this bread today. All right, let's get this money. All right. I'm a champion. I'm a champion. All right, my friends, we are 4 minutes till market open. You know what that means, everybody. You know what that means. Guys, if you are new to the streams, we do the same thing every day. I give the same speech every day. And I'm sorry if you find it repetitive, but for most of you out there, I think this is a massive game changer in your trading psychology. We listen to this song every day before market open, and you can choose whatever song is meaningful to you, but this one works really well for me because it reminds me of two things. Right? You see how happy this little kid is there? He's not worried about money or fame or girls or nothing. He's just happy. He's purely, authentically happy. And I like to use that as a reminder that trading is not life or death. All right, no matter what happens today, no matter what happens yesterday, all right, it's not life or death. I got a little annoyed at myself yesterday. Guess what? I took a walk, I listened to some music, and that annoyance was gone. All right, because I reminded myself that I'm at my happiest All of us are at our happiest when we're this little kid, right? Trading is not life or death. But on the same flip side of that, we want to be our best selves every day. We want no excuses, right? And the title of the song, Best Day Ever, reminds us to try and make today our best day ever. So we have 4 minutes till the market opens, my friends. Everybody get yourself in the right mindset, in the right headspace. Enjoy the song, sit back, relax. Thank you so much for tuning in to Project 365. We cannot wait to continue on this project and hopefully catch a really nice banger trade today as well. These aren't the glasses I want right now. Yes. Let's go, my friends. Life couldn't get better. This is still my larger overall trade idea. I do have that on from an entry last night. I am aiming for 27,000 on the NQ. It's not 11R, it's like 9. My stop was under 30s. So if my target hits, it will be one of the better trades I've had in quite some time. I don't think I've had an 8R in a while. And I'll show you guys the results of that win, lose, or draw. I'm not showing it on the screen because I love y'all. My psychology was messed with yesterday, and I want to try and not have that happen again. God, is it not the best song ever, dude? It's just such a good song, guys. All right, my friends, the market is open in 1 minute. Everybody, do me a favor. I'm not joking. For the next 30 seconds, do this with me, all right? Slide back for a second. "30 seconds of deep breathing before the market open can just regulate your emotions, just get you back to where you need to be. Everyone, go take your cell phones, turn them on DND so you don't get that annoying ass text for your ex-girlfriend as soon as the market opens, or your old roommate texts you, yo, 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 you didn't clean the dishes before you left for the day. And you're like, motherfucker, I'm trading. So put that phone on DND, baby. We're live. 3, 2, 1, bang. All right, let's see what we can get today, my friends. The market is opened. Let me draw the opening print. So far, a little shove down to start the day. Sorry, that's loud. This song that's coming on faintly in the background, I was so obsessed with for 3 months that it was really unhealthy. I like NQ with the retest of that level. I'd like to see us hold above the opening print now. All right, my friends. Market's been open for just over a minute. So far, the Nasdaq is slightly pulling back into lower levels. It's acting like it wants to hold those lower levels, but we'll see. QQQ is battling with yesterday's high a little bit. Man, that daily bar gapping under those highs like that, I really could see this going either way. I could see this going back and filling down there, actually. So I'd like to see the NQ get above the open really quickly and start making its move back to the upside. The more time NQ spends under the open and lower, the more inclined I am to believe that we're going to go fill that gap. Eyes up, full hearts. Clear eyes, can't lose. That's not a great bar to start from the Nasdaq. That's not what I wanted to see. Even though we're testing this level down here, it's not a good sign in my opinion. It's a really bearish candle. I'd like to see the NQ hold right here, right now. The weaker this goes, yeah, it doesn't have a whole lot of breathing room. Just spiked under those pre-market area, that pre-market little pivot. Let's see if that acts as support and holds it, or if not. ES with a solid 2-minute close here. I like ES. And I like ES's potential for a rally. The weaker this 5-minute bar closes in the next 28 seconds will be really telling. If it's really weak, we probably trend down pretty fast. I kind of think it holds these little spikes. I don't know. We'll see. Also have these Tradeify select accounts I'm interested in maybe throwing a little scalp on, but I'd really prefer NQ to get back above the levels in the open for me to do anything. Because right now it just doesn't feel like a safe entry. My gut tells me it holds here, but I'm not adding any extra risk. Again, underneath this 2677, my bias really starts to change. Fortunately for me, my overnight entry was at, when I entered during Ron G's stream, that was at 57s, like 56.25s. So under 777, you know, I think this becomes a totally different ball game. Until then, my gut says we go and get those highs, but I'm not putting any more money on it. Come on, NQ. Let's get back above these levels, eh, boy? Eh, boy? Eh, boy? Would really prefer the NQ to try and hold this 2-minute here. I will try a little long on these Tradeify selects. I'm trying copy trading for the first time in, I don't know, however long. I already instantly regret my decision. No, I'm kidding. But not really, I kind of do. It's gotta be under there. Stay in it. This would be the R to R I'm looking for on the eval trade. It's interesting because normally when I buy an individual eval, I trade it like I either am going to pass or fail in one trade. This, I bought 5 at once, so I kind of feel compelled to not trade that way. That's why I only have one mini here. Normally, I'm like, if it's not pass or fail in one trade, I don't want it. But I bought 4 of these at once. I kind of don't want to risk all, or 5 of them at once. I kind of don't want to risk all 5 in one eval. This is an interesting moment for me. Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for being on the stream. If you could do me a favor, guys, costs you absolutely nothing. Just hit the subscribe button. We are 150 subscribers away from 30,000. My mom called me, and my mom said, Jake, I love you, and I love all these giveaways you're doing, but you're kind of being a little bitch because you don't even have 30,000 subscribers yet. And I was like, Mom, that's pretty rude. Like, I'm your son. Like, you're supposed to have my back. And my mom was like, yeah, I mean, I don't really have your back. until you at least hit 30,000 subscribers. So honestly, that was a pretty disappointing phone call from my mom. It wasn't fun, man. It's not fun when your mom lets you know she's disappointed in you. So guys, if you could do me a favor and just hit the subscribe button. Our giveaways resume as soon as we hit 30,000 subscribers. We give away more accounts than literally any stream in the entire industry. And now just, I would love, if you don't mind, just hitting that subscribe button. It makes my mom feel a lot better about the giveaways we're doing. All right, NQ is trying to break up here. Let's see. If that fails, I would take that as a sign. Not interested in this 5-minute failing and then triggering a gross sell. So I'm taking all this information with a sign and as a clue. Mixed opinions from me here. I like the structure, but I hope this bar doesn't close super weak like this. That would give me a not great vibe about where we go next. All right, NQ is trying to get back above the first level here, the second level, excuse me. We really want it above the opening print. That is the real sign for us. Good morning to the chat. Guys, thank you so much for being here. I'm super excited to have you. Hopefully we can get a nice little winner today. Again, I'd also like to apologize, despite provocation, which is the very key term there, despite lots of provocation, I should never have called someone the B word. So I apologize for that. Despite provocation, I shouldn't have said that. It ain't a nice word. But I did find out, you know what's crazy about YouTube, guys? On any other platform, you can just, this is kind of sick, honestly. This is actually pretty kind of cool in my opinion. Let's say on Instagram, you're an asshole. And I just want to block you, which is pretty rare. I don't block people very often on Instagram, even when they're huge trolls. And I block you. Let's say on Instagram, I block you. You then, that account can't see my content. They can't comment. They can't nothing. YouTube, very interesting. When you block someone, all you do is block their comments from being visible. So let's say that there's someone that I've blocked, right? Their comments are no longer visible on the channel to you, to me, to any of us. But to them, they don't know that. They can keep watching and keep feeding us algorithmically, and they can keep commenting and keep typing, but they'll have no idea that nobody sees it. And I actually think that's pretty fucking epic. I think that's pretty fucking epic. I think that's the best way a platform has allowed blocking people. Because on Instagram, you just shut them off completely, you know? YouTube, it's like you shut them off, but they don't know that. I think it's, but they can still help you with the, I think that's hilarious. All right, guys, NQ is getting a bit of a breakup here. Not as much as we'd want for confirmed to kind of take any profit or anything like that. Looking for about $1,000 on this Tradeify Select account. That would be ideal if I could get it, but I'm not set on that. And then on my personal entry from last night, I'm still aiming for the fucking moon, all right? And I want to hear absolutely zero comments about that. I want to be forever young. Do you really want to live forever? Forever, forever. Let's go, NQ. Come on, baby. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Don't like that. I don't want to. No, I don't like that, NQ. I don't like that. Everybody, take a deep breath. We got to do it. We got to do it. And you could tell me that it's not the right time. You could tell me that it's not the right time, and I'd understand what you're thinking on that. I understand what you're thinking. However, I feel like it is the right time. I feel like it's the right time. This could single-handedly curse the song. Don't do it, QQQ. Don't do it. I don't like that. I don't like that. Because now the 2 minute is set at potential lower high. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I need you to fail that and pivot around and go the other way. You got to go the other way right now. You got to go the other way right now, babe. Man, Boring Slippy just did the exact opposite of what we needed it to do. All right, I've got my finger on the trigger here. I'm seeing if I need to exit this. Chemicals, boy, ain't one supposed to you, boy, and you just said what you said. Come on. Ah, come on, NQ. But I've got my finger on exits on all of the above because this 5 minute potential lower high is not what we want to deal with. It's not the end all be all, but it's enough to make me. I got my finger on the trigger here, ready to flatten if I need to. Boring Slippy, for the first time ever, just totally worked against us, guys. That's so disappointing. Or did it? Or did it? Or did it? I mean, as soon as I turned it down, this flipped around. That's crazy, Boring Slippy. You're supposed to be undefeated. Not what we want to see, NQ. Not what we want to see. Yeah, I think I'm going to get ready to close this. I don't know. I go back and forth. I hate this stop placement, though, because I could really easily see us just sweeping that and pivoting. So I might just have to pull it for now. Let's see. That's a pretty harsh bar. Dude, I'm tempted to add one more, motherfucker. Let's see. All right, guys, that's a nice move so far. I'm going to be honest with you. This is I'm getting close to consistency on the screen you're seeing, so I am going to take one off. On reference, on my personal account, I'm holding this position fully. So I'm not saying like, oh, everyone trim. Truthfully, I wouldn't have trimmed if this wasn't an eval. And I didn't trim on my personal account. My personal account was on the screen when I started the stream. I got instantly annoyed by the level of in-depth questions about it. You guys also seeing these dollars fluctuate. It just I don't know. I'm going back and forth in my head, but the comments are just ruthless when something like yesterday happens, which, you know, being up 9,000, closing minus 2,000 means literally nothing to me. It was just a trade, but other people seeing it, I can understand why they're like, it's just different. Those numbers are different for them. I have not looked at the chat a single time in the past 45 minutes, by the way. And I don't plan to while I'm in this trade. Love you guys, but I'm at work right now. Holy 836 concurrent viewers. Guys, thank you so much for being on the stream. Thank you so much for watching. I feel very grateful to have you. Now let's have some fun. Not a great 2-minute there from the NQ. We want that to pivot and reverse pretty instantly. Come on, NQ. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. We're trying. It's fighting to hold these levels, man. It's fighting. She's giving it her honest and fair shot. I would like to apologize. There was somebody on here yesterday who asked why I didn't close my position and go short. And I gave the answer of I didn't want to play God, which I do stand by. I'm not usually a fan of reversing biases to try and nail the top and bottom. That's why I use the phrase like being God, because you're trying to nail it all that. I was not, in hindsight, when I watched it back, it kind of came across like I was saying that that's what you were doing. And I have no idea what you were doing. I have no idea your style of trade, blah, blah, blah. Like, I didn't mean that as a negative thing towards you. And I hope you didn't take it that way. That's just the phrase I use to help myself. But I whatever you do that works for you, dog. I don't want it to seem like I'm saying anything bad about that. I don't like to try and catch both sides. In my vocabulary, I call that playing God, because you just try. The way for me, when I do that, I'm just like, oh, I'm trying to be perfect. I'm trying to be perfect. Doesn't usually work for me. But what's that really wise saying that super hot chick once said? You can't always get what you want, and we are not all the same. I don't know if she said that, but I liked the way it sounded. All right. I am going for a big winner today, so I'm trying to keep my emotions calm. And really, I'm just trying to stay focused, so I'm sorry that I haven't checked the chat much. I will, once I'm out of the trade, I will answer some questions for show. I don't care what anyone says. Top 10 all-time song. Okay, I think I got to close this. Yeah, this one I'm up like $1,000 on this account, so I got to close it on this. Give me 1 second. My copy trading, that ad didn't go through on my copy trading, so my other 4 Tradeify selects don't have that. So I'm watching consistency rules on all of these. Clumsy 'cause I'm falling in love. Trying to keep my emotions calm. Trying to keep my emotions calm. NQ has not been liking this area all day. Anytime it gets there, it's very harsh rejections. And at some point, that break is going to be really vicious. But I also don't want to get caught holding through a failure. So I'm now finger on the trigger to go full exits. I'd love to hold this. But what got me in trouble yesterday, and again, I wouldn't really say that I did anything wrong yesterday. Trust me, I've spent all day thinking about it. So you don't have to fucking give me your 2 cents. Yesterday, I liked the potential for higher so much that I ignored my previous analysis that this really was a valid scenario on the day. So what I'm trying not to do now is ignore the valid scenario and just marry the idea that we keep going higher. That being said, I also am trying to hold my winner as well as I can because this is a very strong winner and these are the type of trades you want to try and hold. So some internal dialogue right now as I try and figure out the best move. Trying not to watch P&L, trying not to watch anything besides just price. And I'm definitely not giving a fuck what you guys think. As much as I love y'all, I love you more than anything in the world. Your opinions to me on trading, unfortunately, mean nada. And that's not any knock on you. Fucking the best trader in the world could come up to me right now and be like, yo, I think you should do this. I think you should sell. I think you should hold, blah, blah, blah. Bro, Warren Buffett could come up and sit right next to me on my shoulder and say, Jake, take some profit, take some profit. And I'd turn around to Warren and I'd say, Warren, leg my left nut, my brother. You got to be yourself. You got to be yourself. You got to be yourself. You are you. You are nobody else. Only you know what puts you on tilt. Come on, NQ. Come on, NQ. Give us the motherfucking trend, bro. Come on, come on, NQ. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh. Sorry, guys. I forgot to restart the chart. Thanks, Mitch, for sharing that with me. Sorry about that. It's only been that way for 2 minutes. Take a deep breath. I remember exactly when I changed it that way. Take a deep breath. You didn't miss nothing. But thank you, Mitch, for sharing that with me. Let's see. This is the area we are consistently rejecting, man. We cannot get above that. Oh, really want to give this its chance to try. It deserves a fair shot from me. Now I gotta go to black again because I don't want you guys seeing my password. NQ retesting this level here. Jay Groove, I just saw that you also gave me the heads up about the black screen. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Both you guys, thank you. It was black for 4 minutes. Sorry, guys. But yeah, I'm trying to make a lot of money right now. Oh, you talking a little Frankie just came on? Guys, a little Frankie just came on? I gotta turn that up. Just out of respect for the GOAT, you know? This is just pure respect right now. This is pure respect. Pure class. Pure class from Frankie. Pure class from Frankie S, baby. All right, we have taken out the overnight highs. I really don't want to see us sell back under the opening print. I want us to hold above here. I'm not instantly closing if it breaks back under there. Somebody asked me if I really borrowed my housekeeper's car yesterday. Yeah, guys, absolutely. I do not own a car in Puerto Rico. I want to buy one, obviously. It's just buying a car is like a fucking headache because, dude, as soon as you buy a car, you have to go fucking register that shit. You got to register it. You got to pay insurance every month. And like, it's more the hassle of it, because when I go, the only thing I do when I'm here is I just run errands. You know, I don't really want a car. It's so easy to rent a car too. There's an Enterprise rent-a-car like a 10-minute walk from me. Not 10-minute walk. It's actually a little further than that, but it's a 2-minute drive. It's an Enterprise rent-a-car is so close that I haven't bought a car yet. So yesterday I needed to go get a toilet snake because I done clogged my toilet. Okay, guys, I done clogged my toilet. So I had to go get a toilet snake. And yeah, my housekeeper was here. You guys saw her. I straight up went to her. I was like, Lourdes, this is going to sound crazy, but can I borrow your car? And she was like, it's messy. It's messy. I'm like, dude, my house is messy. Look what you have to deal with when you're in my house. Like, I can handle it. And her car wasn't even messy, bro. I was going to give her so much shit when I got back inside and be like, you call that a messy car? Like, you've never met my dad. Oh my God, no, I entered the wrong phone number. I'm trying to get tickets to Underworld right now. I'm trying to get tickets to Underworld. Underworld is playing in New York City. Holy shit. Sorry, guys. Underworld just released a New York show, and Underworld is Born Slippy. Underworld is these guys. So I'm trying to get tickets to their New York show right now. So please, I apologize. Crazy, crazy. Okay. I'm trying to get tickets. Hold the fuck on. What did he say? Oh my God, why is this taking so long to put my credit card information in? Apple Pay, Apple Pay, Apple Pay. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I need tickets, I need tickets. Let's go! Chat! Look at that. You're going to Underworld. You're going to Underworld, baby. Let's fucking go. All right, I need to buy a few more. Hold on. Bro, I get to see Born Slippy live. I get to see Born Slippy live. Let's fucking go. Come on, NQ. Do the damn thing for me, babe. Born Slippy. They also have this song. This was my song of the summer last summer. Come on, NQ. Let's go, babe. Come on, NQ. I want 27,000. Let's go. Come on, NQ. Come on, come on, come on. Pretty please, NQ. Pretty please. Trying to keep my emotions calm. Keep my emotions calm. Trying to keep my emotions calm. Trying to keep my emotions calm. This is a really big winner. I think emotions are a little ahead of me right now. I might have to pull it just for emotional regulation. I feel pretty. I almost just pressed buy another one, which is obviously super stupid. So that's where I'm kind of I just have to regulate my emotions right now. I'm also staring at the P&L on my personal account, which is never a good sign, because that means you'll never want to let it drop below the point you're staring at. All right, I think I got to exit. I'm giving it 3. I don't give a fuck. I'm out. I'm out. I don't give a fuck. I'm out. I don't give a fuck about that eval anyways. I'm out. I'm out. Don't care. I'll show you guys everything. Guys, this is the I'll let you do the math. You guys can do the math. I I entered long on Ron G's stream last night. I added at the same spot I added on that Tradeify eval that you had on the screen, exact same spot. That's my biggest trade of the year, I believe. It's actually not close. It's actually a wide, it's actually my biggest trade of the year. For sure. All right, I gotta take a step away for a second, guys. Hold on. I'll be right back, I promise. Woo! All right, emotions in check, guys. Emotions in check. Emotions in check. All right, chat. I'm so sorry for ignoring you guys all day. I'm so sorry. I hope you can understand, man. I'm looking at it right now. I got you guys back. I got you guys back. I got you guys back. Chat, we're back. All right. I'm really sorry. I needed to be focused, guys. I needed to be focused, and I'm so sorry about that. But I needed it. I really needed that, bro. I'm asking for more codes, giveaway codes right now. I'm asking to Connor, who's in control of our list of giveaway codes. These firms do not give me these, guys. I can't emphasize that enough. Every time we run a giveaway, that's my money. It's literally my money coming out of my pocket. But I love you guys. I'm getting more codes right now. Yeah, we got to run the likes up, guys. We got to run the likes up on this. What are we at? Let me see. You might have to refresh. We got to be above 52. Oh, I got to pause the music. It's giving me the copyright warning. All right, hold on. Hold the fuck on, baby. Woo! Woo-hoo-hoo. What are the likes at? We're at 354 likes. Thank you, guys. That's solid. Let's run that. Let's get that up to 400. Let's get that up to 400. Guys, we're 125. Oh, okay. I'm going to switch to a different chart because what I really wanted to hold for was 27,000. But I'll be honest with you. When I wanted 27,000, not only was it a logical round number, but that also would have been 50K on my 10 contracts from over here. Once I added these extra 5, I got my 50 earlier, and I was just like, you know what, man, something's been in my head with these numbers and shit, and I don't care if it goes higher without me. That's okay. It's okay because I chose to limit my risk. I chose to limit my downside on my exit here. That's okay. Whew. Good morning, my friends. Let's run these likes up just a little bit more. We can hit 500, baby. We can hit 500. We can hit 500. Bro, I'm looking for her, Disco. Disco says, "Where's your girlfriend, dog?" Dude, I'm looking for her, bro. I'm looking for her. Hell yes, my friends. Oh, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. It feels right, this song.
I never take a day off, work around the clock, my engineer getting paid off, rock like Aesop, like the weed and
The contracts were taken on Ron G's stream last night. I was in his stream. I was in Ron G's stream at Asia Session and I entered. Guys, I turned this on in the morning and instantly all I got were questions that were, what would you do to close this trade? Why are you in this trade? What's this, that? When I'm trying to manage a trade, making a lot of money, getting constant questions about every detail of it, one, is super annoying, to be blunt. I'm not saying you're annoying, because I know you guys are just trying to learn. But I hope you can understand the flip perspective, right? Of that while I'm in a trade, I'm already trying to manage it, right? Having constant questions of what would you cause you to exit? What would cause you to constant things like that does not help me manage the position well, right? So after yesterday, there was a lot, because truthfully, this trade, guys, it was up like $25,000 right here, and then it came back to only being up $10,000. You guys seeing that? As of from my experience from the last few days, I get a lot of negative criticism, a lot of questions, a lot of that, and I'm like, bro, I'm just Jake. I'm trying to be me. So yeah, I couldn't handle it. I couldn't handle, especially when I was trying to deal with such large numbers. I couldn't handle the why are you in this? Why aren't you selling? Why don't you sell now and get back in later? It's just imagine you've got 700 people just telling you what you should do with your trade. You know what I mean? In my eyes, I'm like, wait, I don't want to listen to any of you guys. The same way you shouldn't listen to me. If you're in a trade, you should trust yourself. You should have your plan, you know? Um, so goddamn, baby. Oh my God, guys. Whew. Taking a deep breath. Whew. It is I'm leaving a lot of money on the table right now, but I'm trying not to think about it too much. Because who cares? Really, what I wanted, guys, because who knows how high you go at all-time highs. What I really wanted, truthfully, I don't know why, but I wanted 50 racks. I made like 47, so that's good enough. And I don't care if this goes higher without me, because truthfully, I was already, as soon as we got up here, guys, I started staring at my P&L go up and down. And as soon as you do that, it's all bad. You know what I mean? Like you can't, as soon as you're staring at your P&L, it's all bad, you know? Uh, all right, I've got to make an Instagram video. Best day of the year. Just decompressing a little bit, guys. Just decompressing a little bit here. Taking a deep breath. Taking a deep breath. Yeah, the total is 47,000. It's a lot of money. I'd be up another 10 or 20 right now if I just held. So that's kind of the emotions I'm trying to decompress. Yeah, it's a lot, guys. It's a lot. I'm trying to, not the money. I'm saying like the emotions that I'm like it's not just like fuck yeah that you go through. You also go through like a level of overconfidence that you shouldn't necessarily feel like, you know. And I don't want to leave this chart / stream and go, you know, take a little bit of a break, but then come back. You know, I don't want to do that. So I'm just taking a breather. I'm trying to, as fucked up as this sounds, I'm trying to watch the NQ move without me. Because I'm trying to watch the NQ move without me so that I could like accept it a little bit. You know, I accept it and I that way I leave with like the acceptance of it, you know? Yeah. The deep breathing really helps, guys. Deep breathing really helps, in my opinion. The deep breathing really helps. I'm gonna turn on just a song real quick, just something light. I will leave runners with options. With futures, I like to be all in or all out. Because with futures, if I exited part around here but held the other part, I'd be pissed that I didn't hold it all, and I'd be thinking about getting back in. I do better with futures just exiting once and holding holding once. My fucking guys, this is the song I think we need right now. I don't think anybody's gonna guess it. I don't think anybody's gonna guess it. But I think it's the perfect song for us to play right now. I think this is the perfect song for us to play.
Dope shit like that, Jerm. Oh, hi. Welcome back to kids. Follow your dreams. Yeah. Wanna get a mansion, a jacuzzi, a theater to watch my movies, couple whips and lots of fancy things. The kids they call the Goonies. See the future, crystal ball, mirror hanging on the wall. Who the fly white boy of the mall? Got your girlfriend screening all the calls. She bubbling, we fucking and you cuddling. Like baby, where the fuck you been? Don't wanna tell you she in love with him. So
shout out Protein Shop. Guys, I'm not sponsored. I just love their food. If you're ever in the Lower East Side of New York, check out the Protein Shop. Shout out Protein Shop. Shout out Arnold.
you interrogate that bitch like you the fed. So she says she in love with a rock star. Wanna smoke my weed, so she asked me where the tops are. Top drawer.
I love you guys. I love you guys. Thank you so much for the support and being on the stream. Project 365. We are live 6 days a week, my friends. 6 days a week. Weed is very legal in Puerto Rico. I have a medical license. Guys, stay tuned. I'm waiting for just a second. And we are gonna run a giveaway today. We are gonna run a giveaway today. So stay with me. We're gonna run a giveaway. We're not at 30,000 subscribers yet. So for the other streams to run giveaways, guys, we gotta hit 30,000 subscribers. Because my mom told me that I'm being a little beach. My mom was pissed at me, guys. She says you don't have enough subscribers. We're 113 away. We can get that. We can get 113 new subscribers, guys. And then as soon as we hit 30K, the other stream hosts will resume giveaways as well. We got to hit 30K first before I give them more codes. Hit that sub. Right guy, chat is wrong. This trade was a $47,000 trade. A lot of money, but not 245. Yeah, no. Oh. I love you guys, man. I don't live in a condo. I live in a house in Puerto Rico. Right now I'm renting it. I pay. It's expensive, but it's actually cheaper than my New York place. I'll just say that. I don't want to give out the exact price because then people will start to go searching and stuff and figure out where I live. But between $5,000 to $10,000 a month in rent for me here in Puerto Rico. But I plan to buy this house. I didn't really want to buy right away because I have to buy because of my tax decree. I have to buy within 2 years. But I didn't want to buy right away because I've never lived here before. You know, like what? Like I just wanted to experience it. I'm glad about that because I'm honestly thinking about moving to San Juan when I buy my place. Right now I'm in a suburb called Dorado, which is great, but I'm far from the airport, and it's very lonely. San Juan is more of a city, and so when I buy my place, I might buy in San Juan. Bro, I love NYC so much. I love NYC. Really, I love it so much. I go back a lot, but it's too expensive to run a business out of there. Guys, I know everybody thinks that like as a trading creator, you make so much money, blah 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 blah. Like, bro, however much you think I made, remember that 55% of that went to taxes. So, and that's not including any operational costs, right? 55%, bro. It's just crazy. Like bro, the amount of money I paid in taxes, like it's nuts. It's people think that you make so much money and then you're like, dude, do you know what the fucking tax bill I have to deal with is? It was crazy, bro. The giveaways were not helpful, but those are always amazing. Oh man. Oh god. Hey Ron G, are you still here? Al Pacino, my guy. I appreciate you, Bo. Yes, I will definitely let you know. I remember, and you actually, I don't think I don't remember that you specifically told me to look in San Juan first. Um, I I'm glad I moved here first because I really like having a pool. I really like having a pool. I do owe you a steak, brother. I absolutely do. You are not wrong. You and the wife. I need to have you guys over. So I naturally pay less taxes in Puerto Rico. Oh, sorry, Ron. Ron, will you grab me in one of those? I think we had a couple E8 codes left. Will you grab me one of those by chance? I don't remember where to find them. If we do have one, that was what I was asking. If you're here, you're a fucking legend. My rent here is about 75% of what I paid in New York. I'll say that. Yeah, and then. Um, oh, I need to know this. Who is the woman you're referring to when you say you can't always get what you want? You're right, guys. It's not a woman. It's Mick Jagger. It is Mick Jagger. I don't know why I always make a joke that it's no women. Yeah, no, guys. My cost of living is not that. Puerto Rico is expensive on certain in Dorado where I'm at. It's expensive for some stuff as well. So but the tax savings is just night and day. But I mean, it just allows me to do so much more stuff. Like I basically spent as much as I could possibly have spent last year on my business. Guys, last year I basically did nothing but invest in my business. Like I hosted those free meetups around the world which cost me straight up between all of them 6 figures for sure. And then the giveaway, that 1,000 account giveaway, which we ended up giving away like 750 of those, and then we stopped it there because people were being really rude. Now we've used all those, so don't worry. But that shit cost me like $200,000, and I don't think I saw a return out of it. Truthfully, I really do not think I saw a return out of. I partially like. I'm sure that over time I will, but I did. But that was me basically investing most of the free dollars I had back into my business to try and just I don't know. It was just me investing in it. Now with the lower tax rate in Puerto Rico, I can do so much more stuff like that. I can do so much more stuff like that, Yeah, guys, those meetups weren't cheap. New York was like $65,000 or something like that. New York came out. When we do New York again this year, we're gonna do it differently. We're going to Central Park and everyone's bringing beers. But New York, I wanted to spend that. I wanted to go all in on New York. I wanted that to be the best event of all time, once in a lifetime. Like that was like we were building to that for so long. I would spend all of that 10 times over. I would do that again in New York. I wouldn't have changed a single thing about that. That was so worth every penny. I do think now going forward to be sustainable, I want to do more events. We're probably not gonna have catered food from that's cooked with seed oil free. You know what I mean? Like I love those. I love Beast Village, but that food was crazy. We had a prime rib roast, guys. We literally had a prime rib roast. We had a seed oil free, like it was. Oh my god. It might be the kind of thing next time where first drinks on the house. After that, I might ask you guys to pay for your own drinks. It's like, just because if I do that, then I can do events all over I can do events all over the world, as opposed to putting all the budget, New York was a lot of the budget. That was intentional. But, all right, guys, 2 things I got to do real quick. I got to make an Instagram video. Because I've been bad at that. God, but my hair's all fucked up now. I really got to make an Instagram video, and then I'm gonna give away an E8 account. So stand by. We're about to give that away. If you're here and you're like, Jake, shut the fuck up. Give the account away already. Give the account away. This was in my own account. Yes. The risk was actually like $5,000. I just had an incredible entry. I took an entry last night it was just an incredible entry. Where is it? Yeah, I mean, you can just see. I feel lucky, guys. I opened my phone and started watching Ranji's stream, and I said, holy shit, this might be that entry. And I almost fucking skipped it, but I put it on. And the truth is, it was a really small risk. It was a 15-minute buy setup here. I got in at 56.5 was my fill. It was like a 20-point stop. On 10 contracts, that's like $4,000. I was risking around $5,000 on this trade. I was originally risking around $5,000, and then I added 5. Same time I did it on stream, I added 5. I added another contract on Tradeify. So you saw me add. Again, I had the Tradeify on the screen, but you saw me add at this exact same spot. I said I was doing. I added a little bit in the personal, and then that moved but my stop had already been moved up at that point. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a pretty picture perfect trade, guys. Like the only thing is I was targeting 27,000. I do have a little bit of FOMO as we are literally go look at my Instagram story last night. 27,000 was the target. So I have a little bit of FOMO because I probably could have made an extra 10 to 20. Who cares? It's a great trade. $47,000 on what started as $5,000 worth of risk, So yeah, guys, that's why I had to ignore the chat today. You can literally watch yesterday's stream. The chat kind of got in my head a little bit. Let me rephrase. You guys did nothing wrong. Me being so overly reading the chat and so overly, there was like hundreds of people trying to tell me how to manage my trade yesterday. And I get that I didn't manage it the best, but it didn't help having a fucking 100 people trying to tell me what to do. So today I just needed to not look at the chat and just do what I do and make my decisions, win, lose, or draw. And that's why I did that. And yeah. So, dude, I got to make an Instagram video and then I got to give this account away. I feel like this is worthy of asking for W's in the chat. I feel like it's worthy of asking for W's in the chat, but like, I agree with that statement. It's crazy. All right, where are my glasses at? Biggest day of the year so far, 47 racks. I really wanted 50 racks, but as a wise woman said, you can't always get what you want. YouTube, I love you so much. YouTube, I literally love you so much. Project 365, we are live on YouTube 6 days a week for an entire year, up to 10 hours a day. If you want to learn how to trade or scale your trading, come look at my YouTube completely for free. All right, I think that was a good enough video. That works. Thank you guys so much. Let's give the EA account away. Ron, how do we W's, guys? Ron, all right, hold on. We're gonna do the new giveaway method. Ron, do I type exclamation giveaway? All right, yeah, you start it. You start it. You start it. You got it. You got it, baby. Start that shit. 5 minutes. Let's do 5 minutes. That's a lot of time, guys. That's a lot of time. Ron's, hold on. Don't do the enter yet. Don't do the enter yet. Don't do it yet. Hold up. Chat, chill. Chat, take a chill pill. All right, now you can enter, guys. It has started. I'm going to type on the screen what you do. Type. The year so far. I really wanted 50 racks, but as the wise woman said, you can't always get what you want. YouTube, I love you so much. YouTube, I literally love you so much. Project 365, we are live on YouTube 6 days a week for an entire year, up to 10 hours a day. If you want to learn how to trade or scale your trading, come look at my YouTube completely for free. I think that's a pretty good video. All right, guys. Yes, you just enter. This is how you enter. You've got 5 minutes. I'm giving even the slow people, the lower IQ people. Guys, it's so funny. I'm talking to Connor right now because Connor's in charge of all of the. Connor just like helps me manage the codes. Connor and Ron help me manage the codes, and Connor just sent me a list of 10 codes for Tradeify 50K growth accounts. And he said the final 10. And I was like, oh, you must not have the full information. That's the final 10 from the first time I bulk bought a shit ton of Tradeify accounts. I bulk bought 300 originally from them. Guys, I spent months of my, I'm a partner of Tradeify. When you use code RT, I've received commissions from that. I'm very grateful for you on that. I spent my entire partnership check from the last 2 months buying. So when he said there's a final 9, I had to laugh at him and be like, oh, that little Shrek emoji. It ain't the final 9, baby. We got so many more. We got so many more because I just can't stop giving my checks back to Tradeify. So that actually reminds me, guys, please get payouts from these giveaway accounts because otherwise the prop firms are just making so much money. Only half of you have entered. A lot more of you need to enter. Guys, to enter the giveaway, type exclamation point enter in the chat. You can only do it once. But everyone's got to do it. Don't put it in quote marks. Sorry, I put it in quote marks there, but that was just for simplicity, but maybe I made it more complicated. Oh, my friends, I'm so lucky to have you all here. I love you guys so much. Let me post that video to Instagram while we're kicking it. Ten seconds, 10 seconds, 10 seconds, 10 seconds. Guys, we gave 5 minutes for entry. That's a long time, bros. All right, no more spamming. End it, end it. Cut the spams, cut the spams, cut the spams. It's over. You can't enter. It's over. It's over. You had 5 minutes. It's over. It's over. User MG4U. What the fuck is that username? If that's Emily's alt, I'm going to be so pissed. But you got to respond in the chat and you got to claim it while I'm here on the stream. You got to respond in the chat and claim it while I'm here on the stream. User MG4U. That's a bot. That's a bot. Well, guy, we can't say it's a bot yet. They entered. Hold on. I am real. All right. They are real. Hey, will you shoot me a message on Instagram real quick? Sorry, we didn't mean to claim you were a bot. You know, just the name. Dog, you got to change the username. Go ahead and shoot me a DM on Instagram real quick. I'm going to stay on Instagram, stay on the stream until that we get there. So hold on, I want to fill this giveaway winner while we're here. But I'm not seeing any DMs from them yet. Hey, user, do you have, oh, there we go. Just got it. Yo, I'm user MGK. All right. Will you just send me just real quick, like take a little profile, a little picture of your YouTube profile? So I can just see, everyone else has just been sending, it's just to verify that it's you, because anyone could theoretically DM me right now and be like, I am them. And I have a code ready for you. There it is, guys. Boom, proof. Look at that. Shout out user. Shout out user MG. Dude, can we change your, you gotta pick a fun username now, you know? All right. My dog, awesome. All right, let me get you this E8 account right now. Give me 1 second. Bum, bum, bum. All right, just sent you the link. Now let me go get the code. Guys, these E8 accounts are really fucking awesome. I know that it's not as huge of a prop firm, but I bought these myself, and they really are. It's fucking 1 day to pass, 40%, first, no consistency on eval, 1 day to pass, first payout within 3 days, and you can just milk sim funded. They don't move you live. Like, they really are great accounts. There we go. Just sent you the code, user gang. RB Trader. You only have an Instagram to follow me, so I'm grateful for you for that, dog. Whew. Let me get this link. Hold up, hold up. Guys, the firm I was just referring to and the one that we have been giving away a ton of accounts for is E8 Markets. Just posted the link in the YouTube chat. You can get 40% off with code RAKE, and it is it's awesome. They're really great. They're 1 day to pass. You can run up a sim funded account. They're never going to move you live. The whole point of their company is they're like, we don't move people live. Like, we're just a sim phase. When you're ready to, when you're done with us, you're done with us. That's it, you know? So yeah, man, we're pretty excited. We should run another one. That was a bot assigned name. No, it wasn't, guys. Guys, if you want more giveaways, here's what I need you to do. All right? You got to tell your friends to subscribe. We are 78 subscribers away from 30,000. As soon as we hit 30,000, the giveaways will resume. The giveaways will resume. We got to hit 30,000. All right, we're 78 away. And then all my other stream hosts will be able to give away an account as well. Joey, what up, my brother? How are you, dude? Just saw one of your videos pop up the other day. I hope you're doing good, my dog. What up, what up, what up? Making 78 alt accounts. Oh my God, I love you guys, man. All right, I got to post this Instagram video. Best day of the year so far for me. Guys, give me 1 second. I'll show you. I just want to hide my account number, but I will show you I will show you my live account stuff. Just need to get it hidden. Well, that didn't work. There you guys. There. Now you can see my live account number if you wanted to. God damn it. The only other time I would delete a stream is if something like that happens idiotically. Well, now I kind of have to anyway. So I'm not going to delete the stream, but I'll probably trim it at the end. I don't want you guys to see my live account number, but we're already here. So yeah, that was it on the day. Super stoked, man. Super stoked. My best trading day of the year so far. Honestly, it was the reason it was probably really fucking sick, to be totally blunt with you guys, is like 8R. I literally risked like $5,000 on a bad fill, especially during Asia. I probably would have gotten a bad fill. So I risked like $5,000 and made close to 50, you know? And plus, this trade, I got lucky, you know, in the sense of it started to work in my favor so soon that I was able to move my stop to break even, like before I went to bed. And I'm fucking, dude, I almost got stopped out at even by a fucking tick here. My stop was at like 61 or something. I would have been so enraged if that happened. But all right, guys. Yeah, I'm withdrawing literally all of this. My account will have like $7,000 in it to start tomorrow. I'm taking all of my money. I'm running. Um, yeah, and that was my day, baby. Well, and also, I bought some Tradeify select accounts that I actually made too much money on. So let's just lose a little money on these. Because I made too much. I think I got to get this down to like 1,000. Oh, I'm doing it on the wrong account. Fuck, that's okay. I'll fix this. There's MNQ. All right. About 1,000. That was probably a little more down than I needed to go. But yeah, I probably lost a little bit more than I needed to there, but who cares? About 1,000 a day is what I'm trying to make to pass these in 3 days. And it doesn't need to be exactly that. This one I got to lose some for on a 114. All right, perfect. Sweet. All right, my friends. That sounds like business handled on the prop agenda. Sounds like business handled on the live account. Sounds like business was just handled, bro. 1,200. I should have made 1,200. Fuck. I'm trying to do it. I got to do it over 3 days. What made you use 10 minis though? Because it was a $5,000 risk, $4,000 risk. We're at all-time highs. People be like 10 contracts during Asia. Bro, all that means is that my stop was tighter. You know what I mean? Like it was really underneath the 15-minute buy. My stop was legitimately like fucking 20 points. And so like it was like 25, 30 points. So it's like a $5,000-$6,000 risk. If my stop was bigger, I would have used less contracts. Before you go, how the hell did you lose so fast? All right, let me get back there. This is how I lose money on evals fast if I want to. So obviously take this with a grain of salt because I don't want you guys fucking losing eval money and then blaming me. But you what you do is you go to MNQ, you change this middle one to reverse and cancel. You change this to MNQ as well. right? So you just buy one, and then I will consistently press reverse and cancel, reverse and cancel, reverse and cancel, and you'll just see the P&L start to drop. So I just lost like $200 showing you how to do that. And then when you're done, you come to the right over here and click exit at market and cancel. And then you're done. That's how I lose. Don't do it as fast as I just did it. Start by going slow. Do it once, press reverse and cancel, press reverse and cancel. You'll see it. That 50 is just dwindling down, right here. It's just dwindling down every time I do it. And then you exit. Do not blame me if you lose more than you thought. Okay. That's how exactly. I'm just in and out losing on the spread. All right. Losing on commissions. So I am not the type of trader that is, I like to, if these were funded accounts, I think I'm going to go with, these are select accounts, so I can get to choose my payout method. I'm not going to go for $1,000 a day. I'm going to go for the daily payouts, I think. And I think I can get like 1,000 a day from each one. So that's probably what I'll go for, I guess. Yeah. No, the 2-second difference, it can be handled, Leazo. The Discord is worth so much more than we charge. It's worth easily $1,000 a month for what's in there. The live streams are separate. I literally have listened to it on my phone as I stream. I listen to it on my phone, oftentimes in my ear. I don't enter trades that fast and make decisions that fast where 1.5 seconds of latency is that big of the world. Truthfully, guys, the latency delay might go to 5 seconds if we can move to when YouTube allows us to go to 4K. I will choose going to 4K and adding a 5-second delay. I love you guys. We're also running a business. A delay is not the end of the world when it's the way that I trade, and it's 2 to 3 seconds. I love you. This is 100% an example of my lobster too buttery, my steak too fucking juicy. It's 2 seconds. I can literally listen to it as we do it. Juicy. It's 2 seconds. I can literally listen to it as we do it. It's maybe less than 2 seconds. I can literally listen to it. It's maybe less than 2 seconds. It could be a 10-second delay and it still would not make a difference. All right. I love you guys. You're also not meant to be copying me exactly. Again, love you. These are the type of questions that make me are like, but my lobster too buttery, my steak too juicy. It's like, bro, I don't know what, after all this, I don't know what more you could have possibly asked for, you know? So I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you feel bad for asking a question, but no, we won't be doing that. And I hope you can understand why. And again, I will warn you guys preemptively. If YouTube adds 4K to 5-second delay latency, I would do that. I would take a 5-second delay to get higher quality video. Because 5-second delay, I'm not scalping, you know what I mean? That's just not who I am. Yeah. No, I'm not using Lucid to trade this today. This was a personal account. This was my personal account. This was my personal account. And then I also traded some Tradeify accounts today. Love Lucid too. I have an eval I got to pass with them. Lucid, Tradeify, my goats, baby. They're my goats. Yes, there is the link to the Discord premium. I'll put it in the chat right now. And there's a discount. You can let me add that. I need to add that to the description actually too. Let me just add that to the description right now as well. Oh yeah, it is in the description. Okay. So it says premium Discord. which again, you guys do not have, this is not a sales pitch. You don't have to join. I believe there's so much value in the Discord with our indicator. I just got off a call yesterday with our developer for the psychology bot. Both of like they've put so much work into it. The new version of that is coming so soon. It's a grading system. You can grade yourself. Like, we're super excited. And then my mastermind course, I believe, is the best course in the industry. And it's just such a low price. If you're interested in joining, we'd love to have you. If not, Project 365 is all about being live on YouTube for free 6 days a week for an entire year. Again, two separate things. I believe there's so much value in the Discord that the streams do not need to be need to be a part of the Discord. I think that was a very calculated decision on my part because again, imagine me, right? If I've got people in Discord, now I stream for free, a lot of them are going to cancel, right? This was another business decision and a risk in what I'm taking, right? Like, so I believe if you don't, that's no worries. I totally understand. I believe it's worth it. But yeah. Diana, I love you. Joey, I love you. Aldo, I love you. I fucking love you guys. All right, last two questions today. Then I'm going to end the stream and I'm going to go get away so I don't FOMO because this looks really bullish and I have some FOMO. Real quick, actually, let me post this video to Instagram. I'll answer two more questions. And then biggest day of the year so far. How much would I risk? How much would you risk per trade on a 50K account? Okay, so for me personally, guys, on a 50K, I have a YouTube video up where it talks about like how to trade prop firms the wrong way. This is and like three things. I think it's three things to get better at trading is the YouTube video. Let's go find it. Do these three things to get better at trading.
What up, YouTube?
This video here, really great at explaining prop firm risk. Here's the thing, guys. The amount of risk I'm going to take on a 50K funded account might be different than you because for me, I just made $47,000. If I'm going to try to I want to get payouts fast with prop firms. I want to take risks, get the payouts, buy more accounts, leverage. For some of you out there, you might want to take a month just to try and make get your first payout. That's totally valid and fine, right? So in order to answer your question, first I need to know what is your approach you're taking. Are you trying to leverage prop firms or are you trying to trade them like a personal account, right? If you're trying to leverage it, just how fast are you willing to fail them is the question. If you're trying to trade them more like a personal account, the safe way is risk about 5 to 10% of the available drawdown overall that you have per trade, right? So if you have $2,000 of drawdown, risk 100 to 200 per trade. That gives you 10 to 20 trades before you blow the account, right? Leverage, I risk about half the account per trade. Oh my God. Who's your favorite FM class and why was it 15? Valid answer, Jojo. Valid. All right, let me post this video real quick and then let's do this. Bro, why won't this fucking screenshot? Let me actually take a good screenshot. Wise woman said you can't always get what you want. YouTube. Fucking motherfucker. I gotta go back and edit this. I gotta go back and edit it. Guys, if you stay on the chat, give me 1 second. Lesson 9 was that did come in MM15. I will say that's a valid ass point. All right, guys, there's 382 of you on this stream. Guess what? You get another motherfucking giveaway. Because you guys stayed around. You stuck around. You kicked it. But you got to do me a favor. You got to comment on my Instagram reel I'm about to post. All right? All right? Fair trade, fair trade, fair trade. Just like it up. I'm about to post it. Just throw a like on it and throw any comment, fire emoji, whatever. It doesn't matter. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. It's posting now. All right, let me go get a code from Ron G. Or from not Ron G, from this list. It's going to be on my Rake Trades channel. It's still uploading. It's still uploading. It's still uploading. Give me 1 second. It's uploading. Just my main page, Rake Trades. Come on. It's taking a second to upload. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Lucid is 40 to 50% off for the first few uses, and then it goes to 30%, I believe. For real, dude. The Wi-Fi, PR Wi-Fi taking a hot fucking minute here. Sorry, guys. It's posting. It's posting to Rake Trades. Zach texted me. Code RT, yes. No, code Rake at Lucid. I'm not sure if code Rake will work. I told them to activate that. Does code Rake give you a discount on Lucid? All right, guys, the video is up on my Instagram. Do me a favor. Go like that video. Go comment on that video. All right, it's RT. Yeah, Rake. Rake. All right, I'll tell them to try. I would really love if Rake would also work, but I don't know if they're able to give us multiple codes. All right, guys, I'm giving everyone a couple minutes to enter here. Let me turn on a little background music. I love you so much. YouTube, I really love you so much. Project 3. We're live on YouTube 6 I really want to hear it. For an entire year, up to 10. I got to see if this song. You want to learn how to trade or scale your trading? Come look at my YouTube completely for free. Biggest day of the year so far. 47 Not yet. Don't spam yet. Don't spam yet. I'm gonna pick from the Instagram comments, and then confirm that they're on, and then confirm that they're on the stream. They can't win without being on the stream. All right, well, I'm giving just a minute or few for people to enter. I know. I wanted to give a couple people a chance to enter. Just give me 1 minute, then we're picking. 1 minute. Give your fellow people 1 minute. Oh my God, you guys are crazy. Just comment on, hold on, let me post the link to it. My most recent Instagram post. Actually, I don't need to post the link. Ron G set it up like a fucking goat. Yeah. All right, there's the link Ron just posted. Just comment on that reel. Oh my God, they're detecting audio. I started playing Clumsy, and it already is giving me the copyright warning. Clumsy told me I had no issues playing it, though. Comment anything, dog. Anything. You got 1 more minute to comment. Then I'm going to put my glasses on. I'm going to scroll, and I'm going to pick a name and just confirm that they're in the YouTube chat. That's very annoying that YouTube's already blocking us for audio. All right, guys, I'm going to start scrolling here in about 10 seconds. I'm scrolling on Instagram. And then I'll confirm that they're on the stream. There's more comments than likes. All right, I'm scrolling. Guys, we give away accounts in like 5 different manners. So if you're in your head like, Jake, this isn't truly random, blah, 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 blah. Dude, we give away so many accounts with so many different methods. Sometimes this is what we got to do, okay? And just bear with me. Everything is going. I'm not looking. And, oh, I got to the wrong reel. Okay, I got to go back. Hold on. Okay, here we go. I'm doing it again. Scrolling. Nope. God damn it. Okay, here we go. Scroll, push, scroll, push, scroll, push, scroll, push, stop. Oh, I'm glad about this one because she's been following me for forever. M. Stifey P. I guess I follow you too. Yes, ma'am. M. Stifey. Dude, you've been a fucking dude. I'm so happy about this winner, guys. I'm so happy about this winner because I love when it happens to be someone that's been rocking with me for a long time. And she's here. Yep, she's here. And they've been rocking with me for a long time. They've been supporting me. I'm seeing so many DMs that are just like nice, supportive DMs. That's so awesome. Like, that's so, dude, fuck yeah. All right, let me get you a code right now. I'm going to DM it to you on Instagram. You're good. You have the same Instagram as you do YouTube. No need to confirm anything. Emily's sister. It might be Emily's sister. It might be. No, I'm kidding. Guys, give a W. Give a W for her. Huge W. Awesome. Congrats on the win. Guys, what a day. Thank you so much for tuning into the stream. I'm so grateful for you. What an incredible stream it was. I really think that we're going to change the YouTube world. I don't think anyone's doing what we're doing, the scale to which we're doing it. Remember, hit subscribe if you haven't already. Guys, the next if once we get 56 more subscribers, I'm giving all my co-hosts another code. They will be giving away a account during their streams as well. All right. The next 4 streams, we have Christian Lomelli, who hit a banger yesterday, is on from 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern. Ron G Trades, who hit a banger yesterday, is on from 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern. A Zhang Trades, the legend, is on from 1 to 3 a.m. Eastern. And Mr. Mitch Gamma himself, the GOAT, is on from 7 to 8 a.m. Eastern. We're really lucky to have all of you guys' support. Project 365, we are live on YouTube 6 days a week for the next year. We have committed to this. We are dialed. We are loving it. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for the support. Get the subscribers up. We need 30,000 subscribers. Ron G needs to run a giveaway. 30,000 subscribers, and all the other hosts are running giveaways. All right. All right. All right, guys. Love you so much. Hope you have an amazing rest of the day. Thank you for the support. Gang shit. That's all I know. Let's go.